So if you have been a subscriber on my channel for any amount of time, you would know that I have made quite a few extensive videos on the topic of body image, covering females and males. I've went in very in-depth talking about weight, appearance, sexuality regarding females and males, and how our culture and society views females and males, and how it puts standards on females and males, and puts unrealistic expectations on females and males, and how that you don't need to meet those expectations, which are, by the way, unrealistic and are pretty much unachievable to begin with, that you have to meet those things in order to feel loved, that you have to meet those standards in order to feel cared for, that you have to meet those standards in order to get a guy to like you or a girl to like you. It works both ways. And in my previous videos on body image, I've made a very big goal to address both genders. But today's video is going to be addressing women, because the video you're about to see is titled, What Guys Look For in Girls. And you're going to see a prime example of the type of people that I've spoken about in my past videos. These three men are a fantastic example of what not to look up to. These men are examples of creating unrealistic expectations for women and telling women that it is their job to entertain them, that it is their job to look a certain way in order to feel cared for, loved, accepted, but mainly for those guys to like those girls. Let's see what they have to say, shall we?
What's up? I'm here with Cameron Dallas and JC Cannon and JC's dog Wishbone. And today we're going to talk about
girls. Talking about girls.
Talking about girls. We're talking about
what we find attractive
in girls.
Be
funny, have a personality,
start conversation,
entertain me.
Entertain me? Well, now we know that the rest of the video is going to be very, very, very body positive.
It's okay.
I mean, that's attractive.
It's fine. You
I don't think that's like a...
There's nothing in the rule book says we always have to text first.
There has to be a perfect balance, because the chase is such a big part of it. Like, if you play hard to get, if you play too hard to get, then it's just like, oh, she didn't even like me. But if you play it easy, it's just like, oh, she's a whore.
Did you catch that, my fellow reptiles? You know, if she's playing hard to get, I don't like that. But if she's too easy to get, she's a whore. There's an annotation up in the corner of this video. If you have annotations on YouTube, please have them on. Click that annotation right there. It's green. That annotation will take you to my video titled, Why I Believe Slut Shaming is Wrong. And what you just did here is slut shame. You called a girl a whore because, in your opinion, if she's too easy to get, that's a justification to slander her for her sexuality. Well done.
I dated this one girl, like, we went on dates and stuff for like 2 weeks, and then I found, like, she finally let me kiss her.
Holy hamburger, Batman! She actually kissed you.
I like long wavy hair.
But yeah, change up your hair, like, don't just straighten it every day, like, maybe braid it.
Yeah, change it up.
Side, like, do something cool, you know? Yeah. I like that.
Switch it up a bit.
Now you're telling women what they should do and how they should style their own hair? I'm not done yet. It gets worse.
Wait.
Yo,
no. Hygiene.
Shave, brush your teeth, arm shave. This stuff when you have a little peach fuzz and like we're making out.
No, not even making out when the light's just like shining on. I can see.
Or arm hair, just wax, shave.
Yeah,
that's the worst when there's hair. It's terrible.
What the fuck is wrong with you three people? That's a sincere and genuine question. Who the fuck do you guys think you are? Do you sit there and you're telling your young, impressionable, large female audience, thankfully my audience, because I make controversial videos, I make videos on social psychology and activism, so the majority of my audience are older, but your audience is primarily all young teenage girls. That being said, it is no place for you to say to a woman that she has to wax her hair on her arms because you don't like it. A woman is no way entitled and is in no way obligated to shave her legs, to shave her armpits, to shave her little light, very light peach fuzz, which is completely natural for most people to have anyway, much less wax her arm because you don't like hair. You have entitlement issues, and by making these statements, I don't even know if you're smart enough to realize this, but you're creating a standard, an expectation in which these young girls are going to be looking to you, and they're going to be looking at themselves, battling themselves, saying that I have to do this and I have to look this certain way in order for have these three fucking assholes sitting in their cradle of YouTube power and popularity and good looks. And you're creating that standard for them and putting that standard on them that they have to meet that in order to be accepted and liked by men like you. And it's wrong. It is completely and utterly wrong for you to create these type of unrealistic expectations. And let me just say, your standard for women, and I'm not even, the whole video is like 9 minutes long. I'm showing you, these are just clips. You want to watch the whole video? Go watch the whole video. But I'm just showing you snippets of this because it was frustrating to watch. I was cringing to myself when I was watching this, to think that you guys with such nearly 400,000 subscribers published this video on your channel. You don't understand the harm and how it can affect young teenage girls by saying statements like this. You have no comprehension of it. A woman's body, if she is interested in you, is not designed for your own personal satisfaction and pleasure to do, wish, and command as you wish, like you're doing here. Because that's the whole mentality that you have. It's almost like I own you type of thinking, where if you're my girlfriend, you have to be all of these things, and if you're not all of these things, you're not good enough. You're not worth respect because you don't meet these qualifications that I have put on to you.
Be yourself personality-wise and be yourself appearance-wise, because at the end of the day, that's what's going to make you like most attractive.
But at the end of the day, be yourself. Do you have any comprehension, any at all, at how stupid you are by saying that statement? You just made a nearly 10-minute video not making preferences. There's a difference between a preference and telling a woman straight up that, you know, you have facial hair, or you have leg hair. Ew! Disgusting! Shave that shit. I don't want anything to do with you. I'm not gonna date somebody who has hair on their legs. I mean, oh my god. What type of monster has hair on their legs or their body? You know, there's a difference between a preference. Everybody has preferences. But these statements are not preferences. These are standards that you're creating. You cannot say in your video, be yourself, and then go on to say, well, don't be yourself because if you have facial hair or you have hair on your arms, that's not good enough. How can you even say those two things in the same video is beyond me. In any case, guys, I think I've proven my point to where you're seeing what I've been trying to say. This is ample evidence of boys that have no comprehension of body image that women face in society, much less, I don't even think they understand regarding the body image that men face too. But I'm amazed at how they can sit here with nearly, how many, it has 506,000 views. 506,000 views, and the guy has like 300, almost 400,000 subscribers, and he has the audacity to sit there and slut shame and make standards for people like that. It infuriates me. Infuriates me. Your mentality is contributing to young women already facing with body image struggles in their day-to-day life when they see their role models, yes, role models on YouTube saying statements like, you have to wax your arm hair. Whether you want to be or not, when you have an audience that large, you are a role model. And by being a role model, you are responsible for what you say. Not how people interpret it, but what you say. But what you say in this video is utterly, plainly wrong. Purely. There's no justification for any of the statements that you guys are saying in here, especially the slut-shaming part. That really pissed me off. But I want to make it very, very clear to any women who are watching, and it doesn't matter your age. If you are watching this video, I want to assure you that you do not need to meet society's standard of beautiful or respect. Because how society respects women is by saying, hey, you have to be this certain way, dress this certain way, act this certain way, and wax your arm hair, because if you don't do that, you're not going to be accepted and we're not going to like you. And these three assholes are a prime example of exactly this type of mentality that I believe is wrong and that needs to be addressed. And unfortunately, I haven't seen any YouTuber, I searched this video, make a video on this response to this particular video in question. Hopefully, some people who watched his video, or maybe they're being struggling because, or they feel very insecure because of their video and the things that they said, will maybe come across this video. I don't know. In any case, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. My name is Daniel Solzbach, also known as Mrrepzion. I'm going to have a new video relatively soon addressing a woman on bashing gay marriage. Peace the rep out.